Hello guys, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to buy your first house in 2022. You probably spoke to many people and probably many people give you advice, but the question is any of these people actually buying the houses?
Forgive me. Forgive me.
That is exactly why I'm going to tell you about deposit, rates, how to choose the right house for yourself, broker. In the end, I'm going to give you very special tips, something what will help you to save lots of money. So let's start. Deposit. Most of the people would say to buy a house with 10% deposit. Some of them would even say 5%. What is better for you, 5 or 10%? None of these. Why? Well, let me explain you. Having a big deposit makes you a safer bet for banks, and that increases your chance of getting better deal. Also, more money you put in, less you have to borrow, and this means you pay less interest. So what is the right deposit mean to me? 25% will give you access to special rates and deals. So please remember, 25% deposit will make your monthly repayment charge much more lower than 10 or 5%, and this is what you need in 2022. Right, next. Rates. The rates you're going to pay are very important. You can choose between various and fixed rates. And now, to make it very easy to understand, fixed rates means that the monthly repayment charge stay same each month, so you are protected from any payment rise. Bank of England has put interest rates up. Relax, it doesn't matter for you, it won't affect you at all. If you agree to pay £300 each month, you will still pay £300 a month. This is the beauty of fixed rates. But if you would have various rates, your monthly payments can change at any time. So once again, to make it easy to understand, let's say you pay £300 every month, okay? You wake up tomorrow and your payments went down to 250. Lucky you! But what if you won't be lucky? It might be other way around. Just over the night you might pay £100 on the top what you've been already paying. Would you struggle if from £300 you will have to pay £400 a month? No? What about £800 because it was happening before? So shall we back to fixed rate? Fixed rate is a mortgage where interest rates will stay same for 2, 5 or even 10 years, depends what you choose. What you need to know is the longer term you use, you will pay higher rates. And now, before we continue, you need to remember this is not a financial advice, alright? This is only my opinion. Everything you can hear in here is what I'm doing myself when I'm buying my own properties. You always have to do your own research. You never rely on one person, and even if all of this sounds very good for you, it's only YouTube channel, guys. Everything I'm telling you here, it's something I've been doing for years and it works for me very well, but we all are different. Our circumstances might be different and they probably are, so think twice before you make any decisions. So if you would ask me which fixed rate I think you should take, because it's 2022, I would say 5 years fixed term. This is what I have on all of my properties. And why 5 years? Well, because of pandemic and government decisions, we having massive inflation, market is very unstable, fuel goes up, food, electric, gas, cost of the living going up super fast, and on the top of this, rates going up as well. Government explained themselves that they doing all of this to stop inflation it's not gonna help. In fact, it's gonna make it worse. So it looks like it's gonna stay like this for a while. That's why I think 5 years deal seems to be good decision. Now, how to choose the right house for yourself? It seems to be very simple. You like the house, so you buy it. Yes, but I just want you to think about something else. There is a very important question you need to ask yourself. What if? Let's say you found the house you fall in love with, it's in the middle of nowhere, but you don't mind this because it's so perfect. After a few years, you get to the point where you want to move your house. You don't want to sell this house, you would like to keep it and rent as HMO. Unfortunately, as you remember, this house is in the middle of nowhere and you're gonna really struggle to find tenants to stay there. Also, this house might be in the Article 4 area and this would complicate everything. That could probably even stop you from having HMO. That's why it's so important to think what you would do with your house if you have to move. It's always worth to ask yourself, did I choose the right house for myself? Because what if? Now, broker. It's very important for you to choose the right broker. Don't take the cheapest one, but also don't take the most expensive. Usually they charge between 200 and 500 pounds. In some cases they don't even charge you. It's not because they are so magnanimous. They are making the money in another way, like charging the lender's commission. What I can advise you is never talk to the banks by yourself. You think you're saving some money, but I can promise you, you're just losing thousands of pounds. Banks are very clever, much more clever than you or me. How often you talk to the banks? Because they talk with millions of people like you every day. Years ago I was dealing with the bank by myself. I thought I did a great deal and you know what? I had the most of the worst deal on the market and I lost thousands of pounds. Why? Because I was trying to save hundreds. Also, don't be afraid to ask some questions to your broker. I always ask many questions like if he owns any properties by himself, if yes, then how many, what is the rate he pays. If he is happy to answer all of these questions, if he owns some properties and if he asks you for future plans, then he is probably the good broker. Now, as I promised you, I'm going to give you a very special tip how to save thousands of pounds when you're buying your house. Do you remember our question, what if? Right, before you decide to go for a fixed rate, ask your broker about early repayment charge. Sometimes you need to move your house or you did some renovation and you would like to do remortgage to take your equal back, or you would like to just go to different bank with better offer. In any of these cases you will have to pay early repayment charge. It might be a couple thousands or even 5,000. That's why you need to tell your broker to choose the offer without early repayment charge. Very simple, but not many people knows about that. And when they do find out, it's already too late. They have to pay. Right, if you are new here, this is my channel where at least once a week we will talk about properties, economy, investments and education. If you enjoy it, learn something new, please subscribe, share whatever you can so we can help more people. If you have any questions, please leave the comment and I will back to you very soon. Thank you once again and have a nice day. Cheers.